All right, starting off first. Now, in 1968, very important, there's no P mint marks or no mint marks. There's only a D mint mark and an S mint mark. And there's two different S mint marks, so we'll show you guys those as well. For the D mint mark, they made 91 million of those coins. They're not valuable in terms of how many they actually made. For the S mint mark business strike, they made over 100 million of those coins. Now for the S mint mark, that is the proof coin, they've made only a little over 3 million of those. So of course those are a lot lower minted in comparison to the business strike coins. Now if you're not familiar with proof coins versus business strike coins, the proof coins are going to be much more shinier and detailed, and they're not intended for circulation. They're basically put into sets to sell to collectors, and you can find them in circulation here and there because people will break open sets and spin the coins and whatnot. But definitely check out my proof coin video and I go more into details on that. Now let's look at this first coin here. This is a 1968 S mint mark. Now this is the proof Jefferson nickel. The coin has been double struck, which we see the design of the Jefferson nickel there, double struck and rotated. It also has a die adjustment strike as well. So we got a lot going on with this coin here. And this coin is graded by PCGS at a proof 63. Really awesome coin, super rare to have a proof coin double struck and have that die adjustment strike and all that. So this coin did sell for over $2,000. Now here's an example of the 1968 S mint mark proof coin as well. This coin has been double struck and it also has a broad strike taking place as well. So the coin has been broad struck, which we can see there around the rim of the coin. Very noticeable. The coin is graded by NGC at a proof 64, and that's why this nickel sold for over $1,800. Nearly another $2,000 nickel. Moving on to a 1968 S mint mark. Now this coin here is not super valuable or anything. It does have that mint arrow, that curved clip there at the top of the coin. And this coin here is only sold for 17 bucks. So, you know, not really worth having graded. But, you know, it's a cool coin if you come across clip errors to add to your coin collection. Now here is a 1968 D mint mark. Now like I said, they made a lot of these coins, so what in the world is going to make this coin valuable? The grade, the condition of the coin. The coin is graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. So if you got this coin at a 67 or higher, the coin grading scale only goes up to 70, then it can be valuable. This coin sold for over $1,000 at the time in which it was sold. Now it could sell for different prices, could sell for less or more depending on you know, the grade population. Maybe more coins come in at a 67 and it's gonna devalue this coin at a 67. So it might not sell for $1,000 again. It all just depends on the grade population, how many of these coins exist at this grade or higher. So as we move on here is a 1968 S mint mark. Now this is the business strike S mint mark. So the regular typical, you know, coins that you'll find in your everyday pocket change are going to be the business strikes. The coin has been double struck, which we can see here on the left side of the coin. Very noticeable. Of course, errors like this, you do not need a coin microscope or anything like that to inspect a coin for any type of error. It's just a very noticeable type of error. This coin sold for around $50. So let's move on to the next coin. It is the 1968 S. That was actually struck onto a 1 cent coin. So a double denomination error taking place here. We can actually see the 1968 date from the penny up here on Jefferson's head, which is really cool. And then we'll see the rest of the Lincoln cent design there as well. You'll actually see the word Liberty there going through Jefferson's shoulder as well. And then here on the reverse of the coin, you'll see the memorial building there going through the reverse of the Jefferson nickel. So you'll see both the Jefferson nickel design and the Lincoln cent design, as it is a double denomination error. These are going to be super, super rare. This coin sold for over $1,000. Now, what's the difference between that coin and this coin? This is a 1968 S that was actually struck onto a 1 cent planchet. So the 1 cent planchet did not have the Lincoln cent design already struck onto it. So this planchet was intended to have a Lincoln cent design onto it. However, it has a Jefferson nickel design struck onto the planchet. And we're looking at the result of that here. This coin here sold for over $600. Next up is a 1968S regular business strike. Now, the reason that this is valuable is all in the grade itself, graded at a mint state 66. So this coin here sold for over $4,000. Not sure if it would sell for that today in today's market. Well, on PCGS.com, if you go to their price guide, they do have the 68S at a mint state 69 listed at around $1,500 currently. The coin that we just looked at a mint state 66, they do have listed at $4,100. So it's still accurate pricing based on that auction sale there by Heritage Auctions. So $4,100 for that coin. Now on your 1968S proof Jefferson nickels, you also want to look for doubling. Now this is where the microscope comes in handy. We'll see doubling there on the lettering of the coin, on the phrase and goblet truss, as well as on the word Liberty, and even the date 1968 itself. So always be on the lookout for that on your 1968 proof nickels. If you have a 68 proof set, you can, put that underneath the microscope and check those. Now here is a 1968 that is the high grade S mint mark. This coin sold for over $3,700. Again, I don't think I need to explain high grades again. You guys understand if there's only 2 of these coins that exist at this grade or higher, then it's going to be valuable. Now here is a 1968S, the proof Jefferson nickel. Of course, it's much more detailed with that mirror-like finish. Graded at a proof 69 deep cameo. This coin sold for over $165. Now, a 70 is a perfect grade, so this is only 1 grade off from a perfect grade. Now, here's another 1968S proof Jefferson nickel that has been double struck, graded by Annex at a proof 65. Something like this is going to be super, super rare, and that's why this coin sold for over $4,600. Wow, $4,600. That's amazing. And then we also have the 1968S proof that has a repunched mint mark. So here's an example of a repunched mint mark for that coin. Definitely use your coin microscopes to zoom in on the mint mark as well to look for a repunched mint mark and doubling on the coin. Here is that coin that has that repunched mint mark, and this coin sold for over $400. And of course, the condition, the grade matters as well. It's graded at a proof 67 by PCGS. Now here is a coin that you're probably definitely not going to find in a coin roll, one of a kind here. Now this coin has been triple struck. It is graded by NGC at a mint state 64. This is just amazing. Absolutely love this coin. This nickel sold for over $1,800. Could you imagine having that in your collection? That would be sweet. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.